Time for yoga with Elizabeth C. And I'll be honest, this morning I don't feel like doing yoga. But I know how I feel afterwards. Thank you, honey. He'll be back to turn it off because I don't know how. But I know that when I'm done, I never regret it. So that's why I'm so grateful to you. Even, whether I know you're here or not, I'm grateful because this gets me moving. And once I get moving, the principle of inertia, a body in motion stays in motion, a body at rest stays at rest. And we want to be able to not be frantically going, hither and yon, but we want to be able to move when we want to move and to do it efficiently and to do it, hopefully with the least amount of discomfort, with no discomfort, hopefully, right? So here it is. So that's when I say my practice is my fuel. I'm not just saying it. It really does make a difference. So let's notice that today as we remember that the only person who gets to think your thoughts today is you. The only person who gets to think my thoughts today is me. And as we come to that realization, and sometimes I have to come to that realization over and over. Wait a minute, no, not that thought, this thought. This thought feels better. So with the thought that feels best, align your spine with the divine as you take a deep breath in. And let it go with a sigh. All right, let's start with the baby moves, right? The moves that a baby makes when they're in their crib. I'm going to move my block out of the way. We're going to come to laying down on our back with our knees bent and feet toward the rear, arms out, palms up. Dropping the legs to one side, turning that arm down as we look over the fingers of the opposite hand. Feeling that opening, feeling that. Might feel like a stretch, it might feel like an opening. Then we come to the other side as we inhale, drop down on the exhale. Good breath there. Whew. All right, now I'm going to pick up the pace, side to side. Remember that eyes are being exercised as well. The eyes are looking over the fingertips as we go side to side. Inhaling as we bring the knees up, exhaling as we bring them down. Shoulders turning as well. Wherever the eyes are looking, that palm is up. Where the knees are, that palm is down. 3 more, 2, 1. Good, hold it there. Notice what you're noticing. Take the top leg, extend it. You want both shoulders on the ground here. Maybe your legs up here. If it is, you have a block, you have a pillow, you have something there to support the leg. This is called proprioception. The body likes to know where it is in space. It feels much safer when it knows where it is. So just notice. Give yourself some support. Both shoulders on the mat. Bend the knee back to center. Come all the way back to center. Now, straighten the spine out. Straighten it out. Good. Other side. Looking over the opposite shoulder past the fingertips. Extending that top leg, keeping shoulders both flat on the mat. Softening wherever you might feel something kind of funky or tight. Just send some light there. Just soften. Just soften. What we're doing is getting our spine mobilized here. We're bringing all the energy into the spine and everything connects, right? Getting the synovial fluid going. Good, bring that knee back. Good, come back to center. Straighten the spine. Bring the knees in toward the shoulders. Hold on, maybe lift the shoulders and the forehead. Bring it in. Nice. Bring it back out. Straighten the legs. Straighten the legs. We're going to come into windshield wipe, so we're opening and closing. This originates at the hip joints, toes together apart. Getting the pelvis open and moving. If you want a little more support here, you can give yourself some booty love. Your Hands under your rear. We will be doing that later when we do our lifts. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a moment here. Shake it out. Just notice what you notice. Notice what you feel. Notice as energy, life, presence starts coming back into your body. You might start thinking about your intention for your practice, for your day. Good. Flex and point the toes. Right, where we are setting ourselves up. Setting ourselves up. We choose our thoughts. We choose our intention. Good. Now circle the ankles 7 times one way and 7 times the other. Not a rush. Again, we know this is a practice. Good. Let's go the other way. Not a performance. Is your back into the mat? Mine wasn't. Mine wasn't. Shake it out. Nice. Now, booty love. Hands come under the rear. Really press the back into the mat. We're going to lift a single joint motion. Only the hip joint moves on this. Okay? Single joint. Now, what's going to happen is we're working the entire core. And this is why you really want your back, not this, but into the mat here. Holding on. Lift the legs toward the shoulders. Only one joint, kind of like pliers. That's the word I've been trying to remember all these times. Pliers, right? It's not this. It's not this. No, that's the knees. It is this. And then I give it not a this, but up. Oh, you'll feel that in your transverse abdominals. Good. Up. Keep the back into the mat. Let's do 3 more. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Oh, yeah. Bring it down. A little side to side here because it feels good. Because it feels good. Okay, good. Come up to seated. Again, you might be sitting on a mat. You might be sitting on your rear. It's what works for you, what's comfortable for you. And as you discover what that is, you're going to take care of yourself that way. Let's do a twist. Again, we're going to align the spine with the divine. Exhale and just twist to one side. Bring the opposite hand to the knee, lift up, and then twist like a corkscrew at the belly button. It's not a neck twist, it's a back twist. The neck will follow the spine. So deep breath in as you lengthen. Exhale, twist. Oh, I got a lot more out of that one. So some of the comments that I've been getting on Messenger, you're always welcome to message me. Come back to center. Let's do the other side. Someone was saying that when they, deep breath, twist, hand to opposite knee, that they notice when they twist, they get a cough. They get a little bit of a cough. And especially when they're on their back. Good, align and twist some more, corkscrew. That's the liver clearing. That's the liver. We're wringing it out. We're wringing it out. All the organs are coming back to life. And we do specific things for our liver, right? Our standing poses. Good, back to center. Cat-cow in the center. Good, let's lay down on the belly. I'm going to do windshield wipers. Again, you can have your hands flat, make a pillow. Your hands, bring the legs up, and open and close. This is another motion that comes from the hips. Whether your hips are close to, whether your knees are close together or far apart, pretty much depends upon the trajectory of your hips. I have wide hips. I have very open hips. So my knees come out. It's more comfortable for me, right? But for guys, they don't have, their hips aren't wide. So for them, they probably will have their knees much closer together. Or for women whose hips aren't as wide or as open as mine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let that go. Give it a little shake. Hands underneath your shoulders. Exhale completely. Deep breath in. Push up through the hands, bring the shoulders away from the ears, come up to a cobra. Now, some people can't come all the way up. That's fine. Come to where it works for you. Remember I was saying the other day, well, maybe you don't remember, so I'll say it again. Flexibility, a lot of it is genetic. Some of it, yeah, we can get better, but a lot of it's genetic. Good, come back down. Good, push back into child's pose. Good, from child's pose, come into tabletop. In tabletop, make sure that you hold your core. Hold the core. It's really easy to just let it all go, right? Nope, nope, nope. Hold it. Good. Now, bring your toes underneath you and come up to sitting on your heels. Just for a moment. We won't be here long. But remember, when we sit on our heels, we're opening up the feet. We're helping our connection, right? You can stay longer if you want, but if you've had enough, bring it back. Tap the toes. Tap the toes in this pose. Lift them. Give them a couple little open closes. All right. Now, we're here. Let's stand on our knees, if you please. Dr. Seuss Polarity Yoga. Balance. Think about bringing earth energy up and then grounding down. Connection. Root yourself. All right? One leg comes out. Arms come out. Find your gaze. Deep breath in. On 3, 2, 1, just lift that foot. I know, I don't want to either. It doesn't want to come up. The foot does not want to come up. But what's happening here is we're working all our stabilizer muscles. We're having to stabilize the entire body. It's not as easy as balancing on the foot. The ankle is used to holding all this. The hip, not so much. The thigh, not so much. It's usually all on the ankle. So this is so good for us. And there's 30 seconds. It's getting better, right? It's getting better. All right, other side. Again, bring it up. Push it down. Arms out. Ready, set, and it's up. And it's interesting, before I had my hip replaced, I had my right hip replaced. I know it looks like the left hip on the screen. I would always start on the right. But now, my left is becoming a little more dominant. That's why it's so important that we do both. Even if one side's stronger, people say, well, this side's stronger. Do I need to do it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's keep things balanced. It's all about balance. Thinking my own thoughts. Let's go 5 more seconds. I kind of lost count. 4, 3, 2, 1. I kind of lost count. All right, let's come into a downward facing dog. So from here, we're going to come into tabletop and then push back into down dog. Hands at the mat. Tuck the toes. Deep breath. Exhale and push back. Oh, straighten the knees. Squeeze the knees up toward the hips. Push the ground away. The hands. Notice the difference if you have the weight on the outside of the hand, the inside of the hand. Open the fingers. This is when you want to bring the chin toward the chest. Hold the core. Come up on the toes. And then bring the heels back down toward the ground. Another deep breath here. Give it a sigh. I am presence. That was the angel card I got today, so I'll go with that. Good. Walk the hands toward the feet or the feet toward the hands or both. I'll do both. Good. Bring your hands to your elbows. Bend the knees a little bit. Just ragdoll. Just hold it there. Good. Bring your bring your shoulder to the same hip for 3, 2, 1. Over the other side and pulse. 2, 3. Good. Drop the hands to wherever they go. Maybe they come to your shins, your feet, the mat. Feel the feet on the mat. Imagine pushing the feet into the ground as you slowly come up 1 vertebrae at a time to extended mountain pose on your toes. Shoulders soft. Lifting, lifting, lifting. And hands to heart. Mountain pose. All right, speaking of the liver and gallbladder, let's get it moving. And remember, we do that. Let's open the shoulders first, because this is where we lift up, okay? So let's go 7 rolls back. Good, and 7 forward. Now, every one I'm doing on that, I'm hearing a click. That's tendon. Click's not bad. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the shoulders up, up, up as you inhale. Exhale, drop them. Just drop everything. Whew. Good. Let's do it again. Bring them up. Exhale. Good. One more. Bring them up. Exhale. All right. This is where we're working liver and gallbladder, and we're doing here and here. Okay? So it comes here, and then we switch here. Now, how far up can your arms come? Maybe you need a strap or something to hold on to back here as you come up. Maybe you can hold. It just depends upon your body and where you are at this point in your life. All right? When I rotator cuff, I could not. I couldn't. Oh, I could not. Now I can. The body's a beautiful organism. It does heal. All right. The sound is ha. And you want that ha, 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 ha. You want it really like coming from your core. All right? You're going to exercise the core. All those internal muscles and stabilizers. Okay? Hands behind. Thumbs interlaced. Slight bend. Slight bend in the knees. I give it a little bit of a back bend here. Deep breath in. And exhale. Come forward. Ha. 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 7 more. Ha. 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 Last one. Ha. And bring it up slowly. A little bit of a back bend. And back to center, mountain pose. Feels good. All right, let's turn on the brain. Elbow to opposite knee. Elbow to opposite knee. Or maybe it's hand to opposite knee. It's the motion. It's the cross crawl motion that turns on the brain. It's not what gets to what. 2 and 1. Good. Let that go. Shake it out. All right, let's bring that to the back now. It's back. Now on this one, my thing is I want to do this. I just want to let the joints do the motion. Nope. The muscles are having to do the motion, holding me stable. 2, 1, and let that go. Thank you, body. All right. Let's exercise kidneys and bladder here. Up on the toes with the, if you want, with the ha. It's over, under, over, ha. It's inhale, 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 exhale. Okay, here we go. Deep breath. Over, under, over, ha. 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 Inhale, inhale, inhale. Ha. 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 One more. Ha. And down. Let it go. Come into goddess pose. Again, we drop down here. We don't drop out. We drop down, not out. I want to drop out, and I get to go out, but from here, I keep the hips in the same spot. Okay, feeling that in the thighs, or wherever you feel it. Again, I have open hips, so I don't feel it so much in the hips. Imagine bringing the heels together. That's it. Hands to the thighs, shoulder to opposite knee. Little curl through center, shoulder to opposite knee. Curl through center. Now, twist it. Remember when we were doing the corkscrew? Twist. Through center, corkscrew, twist. Through center. Now, straighten the opposite leg. Twist. Through center. Straighten the other leg. Good. One more each side. Twist. And twist. Back to center, knees bent, come up tall, pulse, 2, through here, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up. Opening the pelvis, coming back, shake it out, give it a couple bounces, maybe. All right, we're gonna do wood chops now. Think of something that you don't wanna have in your life anymore. It might be a thought, it might be something that's going on, but we're gonna chop it down, we're gonna bring it down and let it go to mulch. Let it become something that's gonna help, not hurt, right? We're gonna use that as mulch. Hands together, overhead, little back bend, knees bent, ha, 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 ha. Bring it up and let it go. Again, shake that one out. All right, let's do starfish. Deep breath in as we raise. Exhale. Come through. Palms to the hands, your back to the hands together. Come up for your I am. Presence. Do it again. Come down. I am. Presence. Bring it all the way down. I am. Bring it through center line. Little back bend here. Presence. 2 more. Inhaling, I am. Exhaling, your I am. Presence. Last one, I am. Bring it all the way down. Presence. Bring the hands up. Heart center. Give yourself a moment. Okay. I think we're good there. Let's start spinning. Oh, let's do a quick, not a quick, because there is no time. So every moment can be as much as we want it to be. Let's do a tree. We've been working on tree. So again, bring the energy up. And then like a tree, imagine your roots going into the ground. Bring all your weight into one foot. Bring the other foot up. You can keep your toes on the ground. You can bring your foot up. Bring it up as far as you want. I just don't want the heel at the knee joint. Come back to your I am. So much easier to balance on the ankle than on the hip and the knee, right? Good. And then again, like I said, if you want more, this is where I just give my wrists a little love here. And then open if you choose. And if you want more, you lift your eyes and give a little back bend. Not a have to. Again, practicing. Hands back to center. Foot to foot. Foot to the mat, shake it out. All right, let's do the other side. All the weight in the other leg now. Where do you want it? I've talked before about how what I care about is that this is open. I don't care about how high up you get it or I get it. I want my hip to be open. We're opening here, we're balancing. Think about bringing everything into the center line, grounded. Align your spine with the divine. Ungrip the toes. And then when you're ready, bring it back. Let it go. Balance is learned. Balance is learned. And when we start to fall, we remember how we don't fall in that way, and it makes a big difference. All right, let's do our rotations. I'm starting with raising my heel, then I'm going to bring the heel down. Two more. Okay, now, in your own way, find your way down to child's pose. To infant's pose. Hand under yourself or over, it doesn't matter, but one hand at the base of the spine, one hand at the base of the skull. I'm going to go through a chaturanga. If you want to join me, come to the front of your mat. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands through heart center to the mat or wherever they reach. Halfway lift, straight back, grapefruit under the chin, hands to the mat, feet to the back, downward facing dog. Forward into high push-up. Lower down. From here, I'm going to bring my hand to the back of my head, my other hand to the base of my spine. Get cozy as I come back to my I am. With the breath. Just focusing on the breath here. Sending presence wherever in your body you want to share light and presence. Softening. Again, imagining a mist of your favorite color and scent that you can breathe in. And it brings the vibration of whatever your favorite color and scent represent to you. My mist today is a beautiful light yellow. And it actually smells like lemon pledge. I don't know if they even make that anymore, but that's what it smells like. Just allowing all the energy to potentiate with source. And imagine yourself surrounded in a beautiful bubble, a globe of this color and scent that goes with you everywhere. And let's make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Again, that might be, you might be sitting on a block or a bolster, whatever works. Hands to heart. We're going to chant Om together, and we're going to send this vibration. For me, it's presence, awareness that there is more to this than just me. I'm going to send it out to all those that I'm coming in contact with today, and all of those that I think of today, known and unknown. Exhale completely. Deep breath in. Thumbs to forehead center. May you be, know, feel, and see with the eye that sees the divine in you today, sweetheart. Namaste. Thank you. Be back tomorrow.